welcome to Morning Pulse right here on Active Citizens. My name is Sharon Enemjuku. Joining me live in the studio as always, I have with me Mr. Daniel Sacramento and Ifoma Oji. Good morning. How are you all doing this morning?
We are good. We are good. We are good.
You are. I can see that. How's the energy?
Well, thank God for today.
All right. And
You guys
Ifoma.
are looking good.
Oh, first time you're paying us a compliment.
I don't understand.
Yes, it is.
That's not true.
Thank you. Regardless, Ifoma, how are you doing?
But it's not actually the first time. He does it
This
more.
okay. No, I mean on the show.
Yeah.
I mean outside.
No, he has done that. Yeah. Just that he's not consistent.
You're having mechanical fault.
Oh my
I should
God.
go for brain evaluation. Okay, no problem.
Well, I'm fine.
All right. You look good as usual.
Thank you.
Now we are starting with the trending back and forth and booth with Mr. Peter Obi and Kenneth Okonkwor. So Peter Obi has come out to reject harsh labels. Oh, before we continue, Mr. Oladimeji, are you still there? Good morning, sir.
I am here.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How are you doing, sir?
Doing fine. Good morning.
Welcome, sir. We are going straight to the stories that we have for today. So Peter Obi has come out to reject harsh labels hurled at his supporters, calling them low class, street urchins, people of no value, etc., etc. He wrote, "No Nigerian is of no value. No Nigerian is a street urchin. I have never and will never look down on anyone. True leadership is not about mocking the weak. It is about lifting them up. After all, we rise by lifting others." Now, these are his words, and we're moving on to the next story. So the World Bank says over 100 million Nigerians are living in poverty. But the presidency says not true. A flat-out rejection of the numbers, calling them flawed, misleading, and inaccurate. Who do we believe? A global financial institution like the World Bank, or the same government that gave us the food is cheap narrative? Well, I guess we'll find out. Now, over in Kwara is getting more federal allocation than ever before, thanks to fuel subsidy removal and increased government revenue. But while the APC is bragging about achievement, the PDP is asking, where is all the money going to? I guess that's the question we should be asking every Nigerian politician. Where is all the money going to? Now, we are starting first with Mr. Peter Obi and the back and forth that is going on online. But first off, let us take a quick look at a video that has gone viral by Kenneth Okonkwor addressing Peter Obi followers and supporters as street urchins and people of no value and the likes. Let's take a quick look.
How is it that people are lying with Peter Obi's name, and Peter Obi will hear such a thing publicly and will not react to it and will not call them to order publicly? You can never use me, Kenneth Okonkwor, to lie against Peter Obi, no matter the situation. Once you bring it publicly, because I detest lies. If it is not true, I will come out publicly to debunk it. So why has Peter Obi not debunked such useless lie that somebody is lying with his name? It shows a leader that cannot even defend the truth or defend people who have even worked for him. These are the kind of problems that Peter Obi has, attracting even street urchins, classless street urchins. So we buy you there. But I saw another classless street urchin of the cooking. So cookie level, cookie. All those rabies infested, dogs that anything you do, because they are ill-bred, they are very ill-mannered, ill-tempered street.
Now, we just saw that video from Kenneth Okonkwor, and that right there is the bone of contention. So yesterday, Mr. Peter Obi came out to react to that video, but he did not mention names. But you can tell, who this is directed to. Not just one person now, because in the past, there are a lot of people that have also come out to call the Obidients supporters different types of names because of whatever reason. Now, I'm going to start with Mr. Oladimeji now. With what we just saw, that video, that address, that approach from Kenneth Okonkwor. First off, before we even move to Mr. Peter Obi's response, what do you make of that?
Well, thank you for that question, first of all.
You're welcome.
Sarah, I do not know what Kenneth Okonkwor is making of whatever he's heart. I don't know where he's driving to, but one thing I know for information is that Kenneth is a lawyer, and a very lawyer, I think he's human rights lawyer, if I'm correct. But aside that, if you say that you are interested in the good of the country, and what you see is subject and ruler, then I think Kenneth Okonkwor should sit down and take a review of whatever he says he stands for. Kenneth Okonkwor is unfortunate that he started from, a good point where, in quote, he speaks for the Nigerian people and he wants good for the country. But lately, you see, there is something about when you compromise your position, perhaps for political interest or whatnot, you would definitely come out to sound like the loudest brass.
Mr. Oladimeji, Mr. Oladimeji, I think we're experiencing some network difficulty and we can't hear you clearly. But as soon as that's cleared up, we'll have you back on the show. But to you, Mr. Daniel Sacramento, you heard a part of what Mr. Oladimeji said, saying that Mr. Kenneth Okonkwor has compromised his stance politically and all of that. Do you agree to that? I want you to make a comment on that. And then also your take on Peter Obi's, previous stance where Kenneth Okonkwor came out to say that he would not come out publicly to just say, okay, this is the truth. I am not standing with people that are doing this publicly like Mr. Kenneth Okonkwor is complaining about.
All right, thank you. Sharon, the truth about this is that first, you ask who is Kenneth Okonkwor? Who is that? Who is he? From movie to trying to become popular in Nigeria and the political arena. Now, this is a man who has no integrity in politics, because that you come out every now and then to talk doesn't make you a man of integrity. Remember, he has been in APC. Remember, he has been in Labour Party. Remember, he's now in ADC. So what moral stand does he have to come on board to talk about somebody else? And the funniest thing is that he's calling people under Obidients street urchins. You see, that is defamation. And if somebody can pick it up, yes. You see, most at times when somebody wants to be, when you don't know when your time, the ovation is high, you tend to still stand in the public and open up your buccal cavity and be talking as if the whole world belongs to you.
Doesn't even have teeth in the first
Kenneth Okonkwor has no integrity when it comes to politics. And he has not even gotten to the height where we should start noticing him. That is the truth. He has not gotten to the point where people should start saying, hey, Kenneth wants to talk, we want to listen. He has not gotten to that point. If it is in the movie world, maybe we might want to, but he has expired in the movie industry as it stands now. That's what it is. His face can no longer, sell movies as it stands now. So you see, when people come on board to talk, they talk as if this whole world belongs to them. You can't come out in a media world and start calling people street urchins because of what they believe in. That is wrong. You don't do this in an advanced country. By now, you should be behind bars.
Just for that
singular words. By now, you should be behind bars. That is the truth. But because this country, anything goes. This place looks like a dumping ground. Anybody wakes up any morning, you come out in the media, you call names, you talk. I want to ask, what integrity does Kenneth Okonkwor have to even draw comparison between him and Peter Obi? Peter Obi has been a governor. Kenneth Okonkwor, you have never been a councillor. Nobody has stood from your back and become anything. People have stood on P2B's back to become somebody in life. So why should P2B and somebody who is inconsequential come and be exchanging words?
No.
You see, most of the times it's very funny. People don't know their class. You just open up your mouth and you alter words. You want to instruct people. You want to, bring the integrity of people down, the dignity of people. You want to destroy it just because you think you can talk. Just because, which day did he become a lawyer? Just yesterday, that he went to law school. So there are times when you hear people like this talk, you wonder where they are coming from. You just want people to know you. You have to start from the basis. Let him go and become a counselor in his ward. He has to start from the scratch. Then go to State House of Assembly. Then from there, let him vie for position in the Federal House of Rep. When he wanted to contest, did he win anything? Has he won anything in his life? So why is he coming on board to start? You talk anyhow. Today you are with P2B. Tomorrow you are against him. So people like this are inconsequential. We can't be using such people to make headlines. We are just it's like giving a cow a scholarship. And that's what it is.
Giving a cow a scholarship.
So coming to what P2B said, you cannot, the people you want to rule, you call them weak. You call them names. It's wrong. You bring in the value of people, and these are the same people whose vote counts.
Exactly.
So why are you calling them names? Without these people, without these people thumbprinting for you, you won't go anywhere.
There's not a vote that counts lesser than any
other.
No,
there is none.
As long as you're a Nigerian citizen, it's equal.
There is none. Even the president does not have 1 million votes. You only have one vote.
You only have one.
So the truth about this is that the reaction of P2B is in order, is in accordance. You must learn to lift people up, not to bring people down. In as much as we have rascality here and there. I know there's a lot of people in the Obidients that have rascality in them because they just believe P2B is Jesus Christ who has no sin in him. No, there are times as a human it might derail. I know people have to bring you back, so it doesn't make that when people talk about him that it becomes wrong. But if you want to talk to P2B, you have to come with your facts. You have to come. He who goes to equity must come with a clean hand. Exactly. You don't just come on board like Kenneth Okonkwor, who we only know in movie, who we only know and his time has expired. Yes. You come out to call people street urchins as who? What is he? Or should we tell him where he's coming from?
Oh, please.
Or should we tell him about his personal life?
Next show, you will tell him
so about you shouldn't be doing this.
Yes, Mr. Daniel. Now, if I'm coming to you, what you want to get your take on this generally?
I think I'll equally told the part of Mr. Sacramento. First of all, who is Kenneth Okonkwor? Kenneth Okonkwor is not a movie star. He's a movie puppet that Nigerians were trying to, raise him to stardom. Let me bring to your, attention that without Nigerians that he called these classless people, without them buying cassettes, without them buying these movies or even watching his movies, do you think you will even see him in the headlines? It is still this same set of persons that he is calling classless, he's calling urchins, made him who he is. He rose to stardom because of these same people. He was once a puppet, he was once an urchin, he was once classless. He's not even, showing the class.
If you're saying once, he's as if he has class.
He's not even showing, the help. He's not showing the fact that, Nigerians brought him, raised him. He's not even showing it. He's still reducing himself to a classless fellow. Now coming out in the headline to call P2B supporters urchins, he does not have sense. I am sorry to say that he does not have sense, because just like what Mr. Sacramento says, what are your records? Have you achieved anything? Has it been anybody on the social media space that have come out to say, Kenneth Okonkwor raised me to who I am today. I am who I am today because of Kenneth Okonkwor. Nobody has ever done anything like that. And you are coming out to compare yourself with somebody that have raised people from nothing to where they are, and they have come out to give testimonies. Are you normal? Why are you talking from a leaking mouth? It does not make sense. But let me even, leave him aside, because he's inconsequential. He's inconsequential. He doesn't. To me, he's just useless. Just like what's it called? His other colleague, what's his name? That one that called Nigerians. The one that called Nigerians lazy Nigerians. Lazy Nigerians. He's an actor. I'll still remember his name. But let me move to our dear P2B. I love the fact that he was able to clear the air on his stance on this topic, because I mean, we've seen a lot of posts on social media where people have people will say that people that are supporting him are maybe like classless people, or that people that are touts that are supporting him, and he has come out to clear the air, saying that these people that you are calling classless people are still people that should be valued, that a leader should be focused on, you know, lifting people and not demoralizing them or demoting them, that everybody who is a living being should be valued or should be respected. Now, we live in a society whereby, you know, status or, you know, who you are, class is being, they count it with how many cars you have, or who you know, godfatherism and the rest of them, forgetting the fact that it is who you lift that will determine who you are. So I love the fact that he was able to, you know, clear the air, because in the first place, how did these people become poor? Is it not the same set of persons that call themselves classy, you know, fellows that plunged Nigerians or these poor people into poverty? It is still the same persons that did that. So I think I love the fact that he was able to, you know, portray what good leadership should be all about, and I give it to him.
All right. Finally, thank you very much, Mr. Daniel Sacramento and Ifoma. Mr. Oladimeji, can you hear me clearly?
I've been listening in, otherwise it's been clear otherwise.
All right, so you know, you were giving your thoughts before we lost you there. I don't know if you can briefly continue what you were saying so we can move on to the next story, sir.
If I do you one better, I will just summarize.
Thank you.
In a bit. I think Okonkwor is still living in bondage.
Yes, he's still living in bondage. He's moving. He's still living in bondage. I agree 100%.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What a comparison. Mr. Oladimeji, that comparison I did not see that coming.
Kenneth, good. You cannot.
Oh, good.
Oh, wow. I wanted
really
to
want to hear you.
Comments because what? Yes,
yeah, we
lost you along the way, but can you continue now?
No.
Oh, network. Network is the weapon factor against us here. Anyways, we heard you loud and clear. Mr. Kenneth Okonkwor is still living in bondage, coming from Mr. Oladimeji Oluwafemi. You heard it here on Morning Post, so go and tell them that we said so. Anyways, we're moving on to the next story. Now, the presidency has come out to debunk the statistics and the data given by World Bank. So, World Bank has come out to estimate that 139 million Nigerian citizens are living in poverty. They also went ahead to describe the situation as one unrealistic and detached from the country's economic realities. So this is what the World Bank has said, and now presidency has come out to debunk that, saying that although that they work in partnership with World Bank, and you know, it's a global institution and all of that, but it is unfounded what they have come out to say. They now compare that what the World Bank used to calculate this figure or arrive at this figure is you know, the calculation, the global poverty line of $2 per person. That is $2 per person per day that was set in 2017. And therefore, you cannot use that to accurately calculate the state of livelihood of Nigerians today. And they also came out to say that that doesn't mean that they came out to count 139 million Nigerians that are living in poverty today. That is just an estimate and all of that. But to you, Mr. Daniel Sacramento, from a global financial institution like World Bank and from our government, who do you think Nigerians should be listening to?
Of a truth, we all know, even a blind man, even a deaf person knows that we are living in poverty. Not only in poverty, we are even living in bondage. Like,
so everybody's living in the bondage.
No, we are living in bondage. The truth about it is this. Let me tell you. It's a simple arithmetic. If this government is coming out to defend themselves defendlessly, then why are they borrowing?
Exactly.
Good question.
It's a simple arithmetic.
It's a good question.
The people you have gone to borrow money from is telling you that we are living in poverty, and you are arguing with them. I mean, are they making sense? What's the sense of the argument?
Like you are going to tell someone.
Just making argument. You are coming to borrow from me. My hunger is killing you, and you are having moral to come and say you are not. So why are you coming to borrow?
We are not even humble.
The man they have to keep quiet before they say they will not give them. You understand? This is not funny.
They bought 1.1 trillion the other day.
18 point something million.
No, trillion,
yes.
So you are coming out, the man is telling you, the owner of the money is telling you that you are living in bondage, that you are hungry, is killing your people, and you are arguing with him. So why did you come for borrowing? If you are living fine, why are you coming to borrow?
Oh.
So I don't understand. There is no case here. Okay, we are living, all of us are hungry, is killing us.
Yes.
People
have just accepted.
People don't accept that you are coming to
and
put
say
up
that, okay, we are. Mr. Oladimeji, I don't know if you can hear us clearly, but can you hear me? Mr. Oladimeji.
I can.
All right, so we have moved on to the situation.
I can hear you, I'm with you.
Okay, the situation happening with the World Bank and presidency. Now, the World Bank has come out to say that 139 million Nigerians are living in poverty, and that the situation with which we are faced in Nigeria is unrealistic, and there looks like there is no, set plan or set goal to take Nigerians out of this said poverty. Now, the presidency has come out to refute that claim, saying that it's unfounded and all of that back and forth. I'm sure you read the story, but what's your take on that? Who should Nigerians listen to? A global financial institution like the World Bank, that Nigeria has borrowed money from countlessly, and even recently, or our Nigerian government?
I've been laughing all the while listening to Mr. Sacramento went for the meal.
He did not come to play. He didn't come to play.
Imagine.
The remark of the World Bank now. Let's come home to the direct proponents of these policies of the current regime. Now, you and I know, you and I are the Nigerians. You know how he bites you there, Sharon.
Yes.
I know how he bites me. I know how he bites people in my community. I know how many, sole proprietorship businesses that have sold up. I can count in tens. I know how families are grappling just to have a meal per day. So this is the reality. Now let's go back to the World Bank, whom is not as frisker as the people we have in government in Nigeria currently. These people deal with data. They are financial providers, and they don't deal in optics. They don't deal with what do we call it? Impulse. They deal with information. They deal with data, so that they can project for the now and propose for the later.
Exactly.
These people plan. They are frugal in their planning. They are never borrowing to corner the monies. I mean, they are never, raising funds for drawing investors into their firms to share the money. If they have been doing that, Nigeria will not have access to go and borrow 2.8 billion, borrow 2 point whatever billion. Now, these people are telling you that you are in poverty. They have access to your country, and they are giving you data for which you do not have access. And you are arguing. Let us even leave that aside. You are arguing with somebody who is your benefactor. In my language, they say, if someone got an idea where a rich man is speaking, who will use it?
Imagine.
Who will use that idea? Is it not the same rich man?
Yes.
Sugar mommy said they want to use your destiny. You say, no, and I will pay you for it. No. You have destiny before. Sugar mommy.
Yeah.
So, is that the state of Nigeria and the World Bank now? If you are not poor, will you go and borrow?
Yeah, just imagine. Yeah?
Something is wrong with our
Very funny for comedians everywhere.
We have comedy in our blood.
Comedians everywhere.
We have comedy running in the blood of Nigerians.
Arguing with somebody that you are borrowing money from you.
You want to show to the world, now when they bring out your yash, you start convulsion. Like someone that is struck from epilepsy.
You are finished. See, Mr. Daniel started it, but you just broken the table. You shattered it.
Oh God, we are in poverty. We are in poverty.
It at this point.
Should we spell it? We are in poverty.
This is just simple. The World Bank is coming. Who you borrowed from as at June this 2025, you borrowed about $18.2 billion from them, and they've come out to project a certain amount that you're plunging Nigerians into more poverty. 139 million Nigerians into more poverty. Now let's have it at the back of our mind that we have over 238 million Nigerians, and they have projected about 139 million Nigerians, which is like half, of Nigerians that are impoverished. Now, we already know what it is in the country. We already know the situation, that even these projections of theirs is even more. It is over. Because how many are the elites? How many are the politicians? How many are the civilians? At the end of the day, the numbers are more. So if the government is coming to say that the data or however they run their sampling technique or their measurement is wrong, why don't you say, oh, we are ready to attack. We have our data. Let's counter this data. You understand? It does not make sense that you're coming to rebut it without evidence. These people gave you clear evidence. You understand? And Nigerians can stand solidly behind it that this is actually true. But you that is always hiding and borrowing under infrastructure and reform, provide your own data. It is that simple. It is not rocket science at the end of the day. So we are not even supposed to be listening to this, this government, because these people are very annoying. They are annoying. I don't know who advises them.
I get you loud and clear. Now, this is really funny to witness, where I just have a problem with the fact that it is coming from the World Bank. The World Bank that you just recently borrowed from. And you are arguing with them. My own concern is, do you think this is going to be the end of your borrowing? And you want to
I'm telling you.
What would be the face you used to go and meet? Okay, so you know that thing that you said? Just forget that we said that, but we need $2.7 trillion again. Just help. It is somehow. Now, still talking about huge allocations and money given, the Kwara State government, not just the Kwara State government now, the PDP and the APC in Kwara State are having back and forth. Now, because of the increased federal allocations to states, of which Kwara State is also a beneficiary from the subsidy removal, now they have come to question the APC government in Kwara State and what they've been able to do with the increased state allocations what they're just invariably saying is that they have not seen it reflecting in the lives of people. But Mr. Daniel, we are going to use Kwara State as an example, but also other states as well, because it is not just Kwara State that has received increased federal allocations. Do you think that with the type of allocations that states are having now, Kwara State included, it has reflected in the lives of people in those states?
Okay, it's a simple thing. You know, Kwara State is an APC state. Like I said, and I keep saying, there has been an increase of allocation when subsidy fund was removed, you know, and one of the errors of the presidency was not having a clear picture of how to make use of those money. Now you send it back to politicians who are the state governors. Now I'm not saying all the state governors are bad. I keep using the 5 eastern states for to cite an example. Yes. You could see how they are making judiciously, using of the money. I come to Anambra State, you see what the governor is doing. So many federal roads. He took it upon himself to fix them. You go to Enugu State, you see what the governor is doing. You see new innovation. These are things that has not been there before. You go to Abia State, you see for yourself. Aba was a write-off. Aba was dead. Yeah. Aba, in fact, was buried. But you could see the revamping. You could see the restoration of Aba. You go to Imo State, you see what Hope has been doing. Now, a lot of these people, governors that were given this money, are politicians. They have never been rich in their life. They don't have any business again apart from office of the politics office. So that is why you go there, you see a lot of people there suffering. I traveled to Abuja. The whole roads are right-off. But here, you see state governors entering into federal roads to make sure they fix it for their people. Then you can go for your reclaims. Kogi is a write-off. Kogi is totally a write-off.
Even Lagos.
It is now the some of the roads the federal government is coming to fix it up. When you go there, you're not seeing anything. You don't see the people, prospering. Look, so Kwara State, if PDP are complaining about that, maybe they have something to show, or they are just being opposition. The man might be doing well, and PDP just decide to be opposition, to be his critics, to make him do more. Because any governor that stands down and say there is no money, that person will bound his hand and feet and throw him inside lagoon.
Except Osun State too.
Osun cannot even say that. Well, Osun is talking about Osun is different. No, it's not as if they don't release the allocation.
They release the wrong people.
No, let's get this right. They release allocation, but they don't release local government allocation. That is the difference.
Local government allocation to former APC.
No, that's what we are saying two different things.
Councillors.
The allocation comes. The one that goes to the governor comes. The ones that goes to the local government is luggage at owner's risk. Okay. So they settle. So no governor presently would say that he doesn't have apparatus to work. Anybody who is coming to tell us that, my sister,
throw him into the lagoon.
That person is a thief. That's the truth about it. So all of them have everything to fix their states, to make their state work. Apart from Osun, that is having issues. And we believe very soon it will be sorted out. And that is it. So the presidency has empowered them.
Yes.
So the ones that wants to work will work. The one that wants to become thief, after all, EFCC must have customer. That's the truth.
EFCC must have customer.
They must.
Okay.
It's people that will go there.
Okay. All right. Mr. Oladimeji, can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can.
All right. So I don't know if you heard the question, but we are still talking about Kwara State and state allocations and what these state governors are doing with their allocations, using Kwara State as a case study. Can you? All right, just give us your take briefly.
Really, that. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.